Number 1. Put off the things you want to do in your life. I once read a story about someone who after college decided to flip a coin. Heads, hike the Appalachian Trail. Tails, go straight into the safe path. It landed on tails, so he went to college, got a normal job, lived a normal life. He wasn't unhappy about it or anything, but always wondered what would have happened if he just had gone 30 years ago. Don't do the things you always wanted in life. You can do them when you're older and have the strength for them. Responsibilities become less as you age. There is a time for everything in your life, but one thing is for sure, it's never gonna be too late. Number 2. Avoid boredom at all costs. Seriously, never allow your brain a single moment of silence. In today's world, there's nothing better than being busy all the time. Constant stimulation is the goal. The more input, the better. Scroll, refresh, check your phone, watch something, listen to something, text someone. Just make sure there's always something going on. We want every single hit of dopamine. You're definitely gonna feel calmer, sleep amazing, and stay perfectly focused all day. Number 3. Be only rational. Emotions are overrated anyway. What's so great about being rational? Well, everything. Cut out every creativity of your life. Only read science books and self-help books about productivity. Avoid anything useless or unproductive. Plan everything precisely. Daydreaming and watching movies just for entertainment is a waste of your time. If it doesn't have a clear purpose or a measurable outcome, it's just unnecessary. Because being purely rational is what brings our life adventure and fun. Number 4. Life never really has ups and downs. It's pretty much a straight line. But if you actually sometime go through a phase where anxiety is high or you're just feeling low, that's the perfect time to make decisions. Especially the big ones. Because if you choose the safer option while you're anxious, you're definitely not gonna regret that later. That would make no sense. Security is exactly what you should always rely on. Ever notice that when you feel great, you suddenly dream bigger and want more from life? Yeah, better ignore that. Instead, study for the safe job, stay in unhealthy relationships, just because you're afraid of ending up unemployed or alone. After all, the happiest people were always the ones who stayed, just to be safe. Number 5. Let AI take all the decisions for you, because let's be honest, AI understands emotions and feelings better than yourself. AI is your best buddy because you can't think for yourself anymore. It's your therapist, professor and best friend all in one. The great thing, you will never lose the ability to figure out things for yourself. Do trial and error. Because as we all know, we learn things best when we got somebody who gives us the answers straight away. Thinking to get to the solution yourself, who needs that? But for your job, your position, you're of course way more suitable than AI. Because at least someone has to still execute the things it says. Number 6. Only do things you're already good at. Try nothing new because let's be honest, you're not gonna like it anyways. Confidence is usually something we're born with. It's in our genetics. It has nothing to do with actually putting in the work and seeing progress. If I were you, I'd only do things that go easy. Why build a cupboard when chairs are easier? Honestly, just throw your clothes on the floor, it's more practical. Easier to find things, and if you walk over them the whole day, they basically iron themselves. 2 problems solved at once. And I mean, people like Usain Bolt probably just woke up one day and were the best. It's not like he ever lost a race and thought, I should improve. That would be ridiculous. Number 7. Avoid the things that matter to you. Because the real cause of misery is obviously not giving up. It's trying and failing. Imagine your dream is to be an artist, maybe a painter. Now think about everything that could go wrong. Bad feedback, slow progress, maybe nobody buys your work. Way too much to deal with. So the smart move is to quit early. Give up on your dreams before they have the chance to work out. Drop your hobbies the moment you feel like you're not good at them. And if something actually matters to you, even better reason to just let it go, just to be safe. Because sticking with it, improving over time, or even finding a different path towards the life you want, even if it's harder, yeah, that just sounds unnecessarily complicated. Number 8. Just do the next best thing. And this applies to jobs, hobbies, even relationships. Doing nothing is obviously better than doing something. Anything. The world outside your home is dangerous after all. No need to try different hobbies or take the time to figure out what you really enjoy. Why spend a third of your life on a job you truly want, when the first idea that popped into your head, the degree most of your friends chose, is just easier? Why question a relationship even if your basic values don't match? There are just too many possibilities nowadays. Taking the time to inform yourself about something you'll spend a huge part of your life with might collide with your lying around time. Number 9. Avoid going out just because you don't feel comfortable with yourself. See, I have Tourette's, and sometimes when I'm nervous, I have to make loud noises. At first I was so embarrassed because everyone looked at me like, what was that? Is everything okay? And to this day I believe people who don't know what it is just believe that I'm crazy or something. So obviously the best solution is to stay inside forever. So no one can ever see you or hear you again. Life clearly happens indoors, everyone knows that. Limiting yourself to avoid other people's attention is always the answer. Who needs sunshine or nature anyway? Whatever reason you have for avoiding going out, just stick with it, isolate yourself, and don't conquer your fears ever. That's the healthy way. Of course, this is just sarcastic and a little exaggerated. Only do what feels safe for you, please. Number 10. Take advice from people that aren't living the life you want to live. Doing what others tell you will lead to long-term gratitude and happiness. You know the quote, if your best friends are 10 lazy people, you, as the 11th one, are of course going to be the opposite. So when you want to become a famous opera singer, people who hate this genre will say, you suck. This is not music at all. My advice is to closely listen to those people and give them all your attention. Because hey, they not only know you best, but they also seem to have a universal definition what good taste of music is. Good thing taste of music is objective. Number 11. Do nothing difficult ever. Because that's obviously the key to growth. Difficult things are just exhausting. And I'm not talking about wingsuit flying or something high risk. Just putting in the hours, being stuck with a task you won't understand quickly. Might be a math exercise, might be a marathon. Just give up or give in to the nervous breakdown. And for sure, don't try again. Because the rewarding feeling after finally getting it is just not worth going through the pain. Number 12. Avoid action because people might judge you. The best thing you can do nowadays is hide your opinions and interests. Or better, pretend that you have different ones. Because that's how you end up surrounded by the right people, obviously. I get it, everyone wants to be liked. But that's exactly why it's so important to have an opinion that pleases everyone. Be careful not to generate friction. Be liked by everyone. Stand for nothing. Number 13. Use only your phone, especially when you're alone. I mean, yeah, in our century the time spent without some digital device is rare. But the problem usually isn't using our phone when we are working or with other people. We use it when we are alone. Because we have no other activity in mind. And this is great. I mean, reading books? Yeah, alright, but who has a place for 100 books in the house? Learning an instrument, a language, something you do on your own most of the time. It's just not as fun as watching a new TikTok every 0.3 seconds. And who needs a long attention span? Be careful while doing something else, you might miss a TikTok. The one that you are looking for. The one that finally makes you stop scrolling, that makes you complete. Number 14. Make your self-worth dependent on what other people think of you. I know, to some degree we all want to be accepted. But if someone insults you, I'd strongly recommend to spend the whole day thinking about whether you're actually a potato head. Because thinking about it will, 1. Solve the problem. If you just keep thinking for hours, you might finally get the right thought. And 2. Your self-worth will benefit. Because you actually spent the time thinking about an important topic. Totally not a waste of your time. Number 15. Sacrifice your health for success. Maybe you're a parent and want to give your child the best possible future. Maybe you just enjoy nice things and want to afford them. That's why you work 24/7, just to achieve that. If I were you, I would continue that pattern. Because sports and good nutrition is just another chore and therefore leads to even more stress. It's definitely not a compensation. Because all the people on their deathbeds usually say, that one day in 1992, if I just had worked one more hour, there would be no regrets whatsoever. Number 16. Be a perfectionist. That's the only way things will ever be right. Know the 80-20 rule? 80% discipline and 20% whatever you want to do? Yeah, let's throw that out. Want to change your life for the better and be healthier? I'd strongly recommend to care 100% for your nutrition. Eat nothing sweet, never. Don't treat yourself from time to time, because who likes to enjoy life now and then? And nobody struggles with discipline. Doing things 100% is definitely easier than being a little bit easier with it. Being perfect is possible. Number 17. Blame others for your failures. Yes, I know there are things you can't do anything about, but the reason you don't find a job, the reason the product you offer won't sell, is always something else. Blame politics, economy, other people's lack of interest. I'm not saying these issues don't play a role, but yeah, try to change the things you can't do anything about. Then neglect everything you actually can change. Don't take responsibility for your life, let somebody else handle it. Number 18. Put friends and family on hold because there's always something more important to do. Get annoyed by their calls. You have to work, there's this important meeting. Maybe you're in the middle of the grocery store or in the gym. The moment for it is never right. And every time they want to call you while you're not available, don't call them back. Grandparents love to be alone. It gives them peace. Number 19. Be resentful. This is what will make you happy long term. I know there are situations where people did bad things or where you had disagreements. And exactly then it is most important to hate. Hate the person, hate life. Be in a bad mood just to make the days of others worse. Being happy all the time is boring anyway. You can choose whether to forgive people, but it's always about making your own life and others miserable. And of course, sometimes we can't control our emotions and we shouldn't suppress them. But just make sure to bring a little bit of resentment, a little bit of hate into your life. Number 20. Do not believe in yourself. Often what we imagine becomes reality. That's why it's crucial to always imagine the worst case scenario. Because who wants to lead a positive life or have a positive attitude? People definitely prefer being around someone who doubts everything and expects the worst outcome anyway. Number 21. Don't move and stay inside. Imagine practicing some kind of sport. The weather is either giving you sunburn, wet clothes, the shivers, or if not anything else, hay fever. But wait, a sport inside? Well, you could hurt yourself. Better, well, don't move and stay inside. Sport is proven to make you more stressed and less balanced anyways. Your eyes are just not made for the bright, blinding light outside. So just relax the whole day in front of the TV. It's the second best thing you can do for your health. Which leads us to number 22. Stress is the biggest health giver. Whether it's because of exams, work, fears, or anything else. Embrace stress. High cortisol levels in your body are your adventurous way to thrive. It's no coincidence you perform best under stress. Look for the signs of a relaxed body. Steady breath, still legs, relaxed voice. Then think about all the important things you gotta do tomorrow. Maybe you feel a little more stressed after all. Number 23. You are the problem. If someone is in a bad mood, it's about you. If someone doesn't text back, it's about you. In an argument, you're definitely always wrong. So don't reflect on your opinions because there are never two sides in an argument. The world revolves around you, just not in a good way. Number 24. Go watch 10 more self-help videos and never act. People are often way too good at procrastinating and putting things off. Luckily, this solves the problem. Because the good videos out there that provide real value are not enough. You need to watch at least 37 videos to be sure that you didn't miss anything. Without self-help video number 32, you wouldn't know that a potato has less calories than 2 potatoes. And that's it, a perfect guide to stay exactly where you are in your life. Safely, comfortably, and without any unnecessary progress. If you follow all of this, nothing unexpected will happen to you again, which is probably ideal. If this video was helpful, consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. Thanks for watching.